Alright guys, sorry about that. I just had to refill my water. And now we are good to go. Let me adjust for you make the call really quickly. Because obviously we decided we're doing Utah, Colorado. So let me adjust that really quick and then we'll be good to go. Appreciate all you guys tuning in on this Wednesday night. We got a doubleheader of college hoops for you. We're starting off with this game in the Big South between Gardner-Webb and High Point. Two teams going in completely different directions. How is it going, everyone? My name is Jared Gary. Now, if you've never done one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire one in the chat, any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything, everything, any donation. Get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this one? Gardner-Webb or High Point? High Point undefeated so far in conference play. They have not lost since that overtime game against App State a couple of weeks ago. They have won 6 straight. Gardner-Webb has not beaten... They have not beaten all season a Division I opponent. High Point, heavy favorites. We will see what happens. No emergency live stream for the Todd Bowles news. No real emergency live stream if someone's staying. If someone gets fired, different story. But if someone's staying, I was debating, but I was like, nah, not yet at least. Not yet. Not for someone staying, unless it's completely out of nowhere. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It really does help us out a ton on the channel. If you are a member, you can share us for either one of these teams with the emojis in the chat. We have the High Point and Gardner-Webb emojis. And tonight we're going to be live for the battle between Colorado and Utah after this game is done. High Point coming off a 13-point win against Longwood. Both their games in conference play so far have been won by double digits. High Point, over their 6-game winning streak, has won all those games by double digits. Gardner-Webb, like I said, they are 0-14 against D1 opponents this season. Their only 2 wins this year, Brevard and Toccoa Falls. They have not beaten a D1 opponent, even lost to a non-D1 opponent by 11 earlier in the season. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. I did see the video. Yes. Just scary stuff all the way around. So appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. Guess what day it is? Yeah, Gardner-Webb not doing well this year. Rematch of last year's tournament game between the two in the Big South tournament, where High Point won and ended up making it all the way to the... Well, they made it to the NCAA tournament, won the Big South for the first time ever. High Point in the whites, Gardner-Webb in the blacks, High Point going right to left, Gardner-Webb going left to right, and we are officially underway. Same starting 5 for both these teams as it was the last time out. And let's do this thing. Going to start with High Point winning the tip. Scotty Washington at the free throw line, pulls up, and jumper, got it. Good start there for the Panthers in Washington. 2-0, Gardner-Webb for the win. Let's see what happens, Dr. D. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Hawkins now. He's in possession. He's going to give it up top. It goes to Talbert. Talbert swings out wide, fakes the 3, and now it's Sims. Sims picks up his dribble. Ball is tipped, and now here comes High Point in transition. It's Washington, feeds it to the open man on the layup. Got it to go. They force the turnover, and Terry Anderson, coming off that monster game, a 29-point outing, a career high. He gets 2 quick ones to start, 4-0. Gardner-Webb in the corner for 3 on the far side. That one too strong. Can't get that one to fall, and High Point gets the board early on. It's Anderson. He'll feed it down low to Martin. Martin back up top. It goes. Anderson fakes the 3, now driving inside. Contested layup, foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Good start for the Panthers. Peterson getting called for the foul. His first, team's first. Yeah, I saw the Armory game. The clocks were not synced up. That was the right call. The clocks were not synced up. Emmerich, yes, I would say so. Come on with a 5. Appreciate you, man. I'll get you on Iowa State. Instead of firing Stefanski, should have traded him. What? Should have traded him to the Eagles in the middle of the season, which you can't. First off, you can't make a trade until March 12th, so it's not even allowed. You're not allowed to make trades at this point. First free throw is good. You can't even make trades. You have to wait until the league year starts, so you can't even make a trade. 2 free throws are good, and 6-0. Like, you physically can't do that. Like, that's literally what you're proposing is not allowed. Like, you could not do that. Hawkins, appreciate the 5. Driving inside here, he's doubled at the far block, guarded by Rob Martin, goes back up top now, swings out to Talbert. Talbert on the near side goes to Williams. Williams bounce fast to the arc. Peterson to the near side. Sims pulls up off the drill for 3. That one too strong, and the strong rebound on the play by High Point. It's Anderson on the board. He'll give it to the near side for Housen, checking in for the first time. He'll get it to Aquino. Aquino to Martin. Martin pulls up from the 3rd block. Big South logo. Got it to go. 90 seconds in. High Point on cruise control right now. 8-0 the score. On the near side, Hawkins. He'll look to post up. Trying to get around Skywatcher. Kicks out to the far corner for 3. Gardner-Webb. That one too strong. Rebound on the play by Scotty Washington. Gardner-Webb not hitting any 3 so far. 0 for 3. Last game against Winthrop. They were not bad from 3, 39%, but so far struggling. Washington top looking to feed out to the far side. Open for 3. Housen circles out. First possession that comes up empty-handed for the Panthers. Talbot will take it down. He'll give it off on the far side to Hawkins. Back up top to Peterson. Peterson guard up top by Aquino. He'll swing it out. Now looking to work the base on the far side, kicks out to the near side in the corner. Williams will drive on the near block, puts it up, contested shot, no good. Tight rebound there by Scotty Washington. Washington takes it down the far side. Gardner-Webb 0 for 3 to start this game from the field. Deep 3, that one too strong for High Point by Aquino, but a good rebound on the play by Anderson. And Anderson gets fouled. I believe they'll get Talbot on that one. This game's already looking bad for the Bulldogs. Right, rest are having mid-March. You're not having trades until the league year starts. Once the deadline's done, you can't make a trade until the league year starts to be like March 9th, whatever it is. Well, you can trade coach for players, but yeah. On the inbound, shot, fouled. Going to line, shoot 2 is Terry Anderson once again. That's 3 fouls already on Gardner-Webb, 2.5 minutes in. It's all High Point thus far in this one. And Anderson, the 77% free throw shooter, averaging 14 per game this season. He will go to the line. A great start here for the Panthers. Anderson, like I said, 29 points last time out in that 13-point win against Longwood, a team high and also a career high for him. No one saw the day of the dumb deed. I'm going to guess Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. That's my guess. First free throw is no good. One feature chat should include is the ability to replay to individual users by tapping the message. That'd be cool, yes. High point games in person during my college years all the time. I work the high point games. I would announce the high point games. Got high point minus 27 bet on this one. So far, so good. 1 and 2 at the line is Anderson. 9-0 the score. You know, I not only did I go to the games when I was a student, I worked the games. I was the announcer. I did a lot of announcing on ESPN Plus and the radio networks and whatnot. So, Hogarth checking in for the first time for Gardner-Webb. Hawkins now. He'll be guarded by Martin, trying to drive inside here. Double now as Anderson helps out. They'll reset with Sims up top, goes to Williams. 10 on the shot clock. We're going to drive here, spins around by the near elbow, picks up his drill with 5. Pass down low, it's intercepted. Tight defense by High Point, another turnover force. Anderson, layup, fouled. He'll shoot 2 more. 4 fouls already on Gardner-Webb. Preston on player for coach trade? No, that's never happened. Ty Simmons declaring for the draft. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure his stock's going to get any higher. It's a pretty weak class compared to what 27 would be. I think it's the right move to declare for the draft. He might be a first-round pick. Maybe anything to bite on him? I don't know. Yeah, I wish it was surviving audio. Me too. Anderson, the line 1 for 2 earlier at the line. First one is good. And High Point on a 10-0 run to start. And this is a Gardner-Webb team that has not been a D1 team all season. You have 4 fouls in 3 minutes, no points. It's not looking good right now for Gardner-Webb early on. His checking out will be Williams. For Gardner-Webb, they'll make a substitution. Second free throw for Anderson. That one is good. He's 3 for 4 at the line. Coming off that great game against Longwood. And 11-0 the score. Yeah, high second round pick. I would say somewhere around that 20 to 40 range. Oh, we fell a little bit around it? Oh, man. Yeah, Safari Ring was what, January 2012? Hawkins now looking to drive inside here. On the far side, guarded tightly by Martin. Now trying to post up on him. Help defense by Aquino. He's doubled, stolen away. Good steal by Housen. He'll try a transition 3. That one's an air ball. High Point had the numbers. Decided to pull from 3 instead in transition. 3 balls not been going for High Point this game thus far. Last time out, only 30% against Longwood. A GM trade, any precedent there? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Hawkins, he'll feed it to the far elbow. Hogarth, looking to drive inside now on the near side. Baseline cut. Not there, goes off a knee, out of bounds, staying with Gardner-Webb. Some subs here for the Panthers. Vincent Brady checking in for the first time today, the senior guard. That transfer from Missouri State. Aquino checking out. Yeah, it makes sense. Simpsons is the third best scorer on the board. Depends on Chambliss. Depends on what happens with Chambliss if he declares. Hawkins spins around Martin, then loses the handle. It's stolen away by Miller. And now Conrad Martinez. He'll feed it to the wide open man, Terry Anderson, with the dunk. The fast break points. High Point forcing so many turnovers so far. And it's 13-0. Right, owner trade has happened before. Gardner-Webb has had 4 turnovers so far already. They have not made a bucket. And what a start to this game. Gardner-Webb will win by 20 but lost by 11. Yeah, so far, this game has been BTA in every sense of the word. Bloodbath already. 13-0 the score. I know Colorado-Utah starts at 9 o'clock Eastern. If this game gets out of hand, I have no problem ending this stream early. And if there is a timing issue potentially for that. 75-47 incoming. We will see on that. Again, High Point Air, this one is 28-point favorites, depending on where you looked. Off to a phenomenal start so far. Gardner-Webb has to burn a timeout already. 4 minutes in. 13-0 your score. 4 turnovers already for the running Bulldogs the first 4 minutes. It's a team that's averaging about 14 per game. Heading to overtime. Right, they don't try to sound the culture still in Baltimore? I would think so. Resigning for my 10 minutes of Gardner-Webb fans. It was fun while it lasted. The real GW is George Washington. Fun while it lasted. Yeah, Williams, that's scummy. I think Dolphins are the mystery team now. Dolphins are the mystery team. Is that worthy flex? Where they want to know? Yeah, Williams, what he did to sign a contract and then to announce it, the way he announced it was scummy. Williams is now off my board for future drafts. Williams is off my... I don't care how good he is. Williams is off my board for any NFL draft going forward. Anyone that drafts Williams in 27, that is a giant red flag. The way he announced it was so scummy that I would never, in a million years, draft Williams as my quarterback. Never. Take you out to a more competitive game. Like in a million years. You don't sign a contract to play for Washington and announce they're going to LSU. And you don't do, if you're going to do that, you don't do that while the entire athletic department, including the football team, which by the way, you were not there for, is at a celebration of life for the slain Washington goalkeeper. The goalie on the Washington women's soccer team that died. Like, you don't make that announcement while the rest of your teammates are at a funeral. That is a red flag. Like, if you're going to make an announcement, first off, don't. Because you signed a contract. But also, don't do it while everyone's at a funeral that you did not go to. I mean, that is just... he's scum. Williams. To the elbow on the near side, Hogarth. Picks up his dribble, now doubled. He'll look to feed it in the near corner. Swinging it around, stripped away for the moment, but gets it back. The shot, no good. Rebound, though, by Hogarth. He'll put up the layup. That one, no good. Third chance, no good. It falls back to High Point as Anderson will go in transition. Martinez will kick out to the far side in the corner. Martin, contested three, got it. Did they say it was out of bounds before? Martin got the three, but he might have been out of bounds before. I think he was. Yeah, I didn't hear that part? Oh, yeah, that's a red flag. Lane Kiffin, well, he's going to Lane Kiffin's team. Oh, what's going on? The Devin Williams, the quarterback on Washington. Hawkins, after the turnover by High Point, say stepped out of bounds, looking to drive inside, doubled. No foul, tight defense going straight up. Going to stay with Gardner-Webb, though. Last touch by Caden Miller. The irony is that We Found Love, Unseal one Adele's song, and we're replaced by another Adele song. Yep. I got the bot, don't worry. I got the bot. You wore the Browns room in that case? Oh, I don't know. Pass there on the far side. Tipped. Brady gets the steal. 5 turnovers already. Transition 3. Martin. No good. Too strong. But Anderson gets another board. He'll look to feed it down low. Pass goes out of bounds. It's going to, I believe, be a reach and foul on Gardner-Webb. Hence why it went out of bounds. It's 5 already. What did Devin Williams do exactly? Yeah, and I don't know where the Browns went. Maybe San Antonio. I know San Antonio was talked about for a while. They just got the Alamo Dome. So... off the inbound, wide open for 3 is Martinez. Bang. Got it to go on the far side. 16-0 the score. High Point dominating so far. And looking to spin around his man. Driving inside Anderson. Tight defense going straight up. Can't get it. But the rebound by Hawkins falls right to him on the second chance. And Gardner-Webb, congratulations. The running Bulldogs finally on the board. Martinez now up top. He'll give it. Yeah, I'm surprised how many people took that one seriously. I'm shocked how many people took that one seriously. Martinez, pick on the right side, set by Miller. Martinez on the far elbow. Alley-oop for Martinez, too high. Can't get it to go, and Hawkins gets the rebound. They'll look to go in transition here on the far side. They're going left to right. High Point going right to left. Pass to the near corner. King puts up the floater from the near block. Can't get it. Second chance tip by Hogarth. That one no good. And Martinez gets it. He'll get by his man. He'll feed it to the top. Goes to Martin. Martin, finger roll as he's falling down. That's 6 fouls already on Gardner-Webb and 2 free throws coming up. Who's the mystery team? I don't know. What's in the Bucks? Might be the Dolphins. Might be the Finns. Yeah, I would say Kansas could be a good one. Here comes the comeback of the century. Yeah, but the tweet today, I was making it last night, and I was thinking, you know what? Like, I want to see how many people I can get on this one. I want to see how many people I can bait. First for the Martin, that one's good. Line driving in. And I'm shocked how many people... No, it's not confirmed, but it wouldn't shock me. And a big substitution here is Gardner-Webb's replacing 4 guys, and Aquino checks back in for the Panthers. I was shocked how many people I could get. Why am I shocked he's going to LSU? Yeah, they're getting all the scummiest players, aren't they? While Kiffin was meeting with another quarterback. While Kiffin was meeting with Levitt during the game. So, like, what's going on here? Yeah, LSU is speed running their way to becoming the most hated team. Find crazy the owners actually approved of a team close to the Hall of Fame to move. Yep. 2 free throws are good. Justina Anderson, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Housen checks back in 18-2. Ready to include the win Minnesota. Little did I know what happened. Yep. Little did I know. So Gardner-Webb taking it down here. Pass up top. It goes to Peterson. Peterson kicks it out. Fakes the 3 now. We'll take a 3. That one is off the front of the rim. No good. Gardner-Webb 0 for 4 from 3 to start this game early on. Now in the corner on the near side's Housen. He'll go back up top to Martinez. Martinez pick on the right side, set by Miller. Martinez crossing over, will go up top to Brady. Brady 16 on the clock, spins around by the near elbow. Pass to Aquino goes off his hands, so right back to Martinez. Pick on the left side, now pick on the right side. Martinez going to try a three from the logo. That one no good. Rebound by High Point. The tip-in, though, is no good. Rebound on the play by Gardner-Webb. Brown should try fancy fix. Fiction. I'm not sure he would have gotten that done. It would have been very hard. Talbert. Jefferson now. 3-ball off the front of the rim. That one no good. Gardner-Webb has not had success shooting the 3-ball this year, under 32%. And we have a foul on the floor against Gardner-Webb. That's number 7 already in the one-on-one. What did Devin Williams do exactly? He signed a contract to be the quarterback at Washington. Then he transferred to LSU, announced his commitment, and announced it at LSU while the rest of the team was at a funeral for a celebration of life. Let's see. Yeah, last one to go through, Michael. Last one to not go through. Washington 6 legal action fact. Rams of the Kings won first quarter leads. Yep. 1-1 coming up here. Connor Martinez at the line for the Panthers. He's an 88% free throw shooter. You remember that game that Ravens team was where good wins and some really strange losses? That Jaguars game was bizarre. It's like, how the heck did the Jaguars beat him? That first free throw off the back of the rim, no good. So missed the front of the 1-1. Rim on the play by Gardner-Webb. They'll take it down. Jefferson on the near side. Goes back up top. Peterson. And now they'll reset here. Up top, Peterson fakes the 3. Now gets some separation on Singare. That one no good from 3. And they'll get a foul on the floor. Going against Julius Clark. Team's 8th. Another 1-1. His contract legal and binding where he can't leave. Yeah, he signed a $4 million deal. Devin Williams, the Mets closer. Devin Williams. Yeah. Will Romero will be in attendance at Bears Packers. Yep. Levitt visiting Tennessee. Oh, man. Yeah, he's going to get some offers. That one, I love that one. With the Epstein one? Yeah, I love that one. So, Singare at the line, the junior transfer from UConn. A 60% free throw shooter. Yeah, they have grounds for legal action. You know, he, actually signed a contract. Some screenshots? All right. He goes, I didn't get anything. Having to go to LSU? That's the $1 million question. I have no idea. I don't know. Sports stuff. There have been some weird ones. First free throw off the front of the rim. That one no good. So Hyde missed their last 2 free throws. The rebound on the play by Gardner-Webb. 18-2. Sure it's not Desmond? We are sure it's not Desmond. Up top, Talbert. Guarded by Singare. And guarded by Brady. They make the switch now. Brady on him. They'll go down low. On the near side, Hogarth trying to post up on 2 men. He's double, goes back up top. I think they'll get a reach and foul on High Point. That's their first of the game. Tom Brady first start against? I do not remember. All right, yeah, let me see these. Let me see. What on earth? Yeah, they got hacked. Clearly that account got hacked. Clearly there was a hack there. Heidi Point. We have a second game today. We do have a second game between Utah and Colorado. Right, LSU's their standards. Also, the NCAA, it's all messed up right now in terms of who can go and do what. Hogarth. 12 on the clock, looking to drive inside, looking to get by Singare, spins around on the near side, shot, foul. I think Brady reached in on that one. That'll be team second. Lyons came off the bench. So 2 free throws come up here for Hogarth. Gardner-Webb last time out in that loss to Winthrop. Only 58% at the free throw line. First one for Hogarth. Off the back of the iron, no good. He's a 70% shooter at the line this season. Checking back into Sims. Averaging 11.4 points per game, leading scorer on the team. For some perspective, outranked 4th on High Point this season. Second free throw, that's off the back of the rim, no good. All college games favorite future bubble teams. That'd be fun. Yeah, top 25 High Point or bubble teams. That's what it's going to be. I'll make sure of that. Martinez. Pick on the left side, set by Singare. Now goes back up top to Brady. Brady looking to drive on the far side. Puts up the shot while driving inside the layup. That one no good. Rebound on the play by High Point, though. No foul on the shot by Singare. Goes out of play. Going to stay with High Point, though, with 12-18. The worst season for Super Bowl winning quarterback. Manning in 15, top 5. Yeah, I like that trade for both sides. Cabrera's a good pitcher, but I really like Owen. I think, look, 23 years old, what, a 920 OPS in AAA last year? I like it. Inbound, Brady, 3, open, got it on the near side. Another 3 off an inbound for High Point, 21-2. Brady, Thanksgiving games? I think 4, I want to say 4 games. Talbert, far side, 3 ball, Gardner-Webb, that's an air ball, rebound on the play by Brady. Brady will take it down. I love that move by Peacock. I love that so much. That's a good reason to get it. Brady, finger roll. Got it. On the far block, 23-2. Yes, you are reading that right. Right, that one, butt fumble game. Wasn't there one in, was there another one? Against the Lions? Them missing? Drive inside here, finger roll, high off the backboard, no good. And Hogarth can't get the board. High point, going to try and go quickly. Looking to find Brady on the fast break opportunity, but that's tipped out of bounds by Sims, and we go to the under 12 timeout. Staying with High Point when we get back. And, yeah, this game is quite the game so far. Yeah, but I love that Peacock's... That's a cool feature. That's a really cool feature. Everyone should have that feature. Did CBS do the same so we can mute Romo? I would love that. I would love that so much. Currently have 8 games of money on them. We're going to good start with the High Point game so far. I appreciate all you guys being here for this one. When Pat's Cowboys Thanksgiving. Well, they didn't do that because they did the Jets a lot on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. I'm trying to remember because I thought Brady played another one on Thanksgiving. It was basically burning a chance to get dressed to a crisp. Yep. So we're 8.5 minutes in. The stats are not pretty if you're a Gardner-Webb fan. They are shooting 8% from the field. Yes, you read that right. 8% from the field. 0 for 6 from 3. That's always good. Yeah, there's a button call remote. Yeah, but they can't hear... I want to hear the announcers say the flags. That's the problem is that if you're watching the game on mute, you can't hear the flags. Or the whistles. Apparently... Oh, wow. I did not see that. I didn't see that, Dr. D. I'll have to check that out. So be able to do AI announcer voices? Hopefully not. The game over already? It's looking pretty bad. Let's see. Martin's building up. I like that move. Let's see. Oh, yep. Now I see it. Oh, man. That is a busted lip. Holy cow. Yep. Wow. If that's true, he should never play again. Yep. If that's true, he should never be able to play again. Yeah, NBC used to be the old heads lighters behind Fox, and how things have changed, how the tables have turned. So 23-2 your score. High Point getting possession. They're going right to left on this. Inbound from the side. Brady will inbound into the backcourt. Martin to the far elbow. Singare back to Martin. He's pushed from behind. It doesn't matter. Gets it off to Brady. And Brady on the backdoor cut gets the layup on the near side, 25-2. Now this game is a reality? Yes. Well, now you don't need announcers to some extent because you have graphics. Remember, back then you didn't have graphics. I think that could have worked if you didn't have graphics. Like now with all the things, you can watch games on mute and be totally fine with what's going on. Back then you need the announcers to tell you the down and distance and how much time was left. But now you don't. High Point in possession after that missed shot once again by Gardner-Webb, shooting about 7% from the field. Martin. Up top. He'll swing it out. Aquino back to Martin. He'll pump fake. Now try a 3 off the dribble. Martin, now in a line drive. No good, but Singare gets the rebound and gets it to go. Second chance points, and High Point up 27-2. Went 1 for 23 in the second half the other day. That's bad. So you get a Georgetown. That's one that you make the call options. If you so desire. We got a few days on that one. Hawkins goes back up top here. Swinging around Talbert. Now back to Talbert. He'll fake the 3, guarded by Washington. Pump fake. Gets a pick off ball from Hogarth. He'll float out to the far side. Corner 3, Gardner-Webb. That one too strong. Can't get it to go. And a foul on the floor. That one's going to go against Gardner-Webb. Loose ball foul on the floor. And it's going to be another 1-and-1 opportunity for the Panthers as it's 9 fouls already on the running Bulldogs. One and one coming up here for Rob Martin. Birthday 227. Yep, that's why I go 227. I love it. I love it. Martin, a 77% free throw shooter. You Fox and Watchwell now. They used to be so good in the 90s and 2000s. Yep. How old? 420. The new CBA break probably franchise after bad contract spark there. Yeah. First one of the 1-and-1. That one's good. They actually changed who shot the free throw. They said it wasn't Martin who got fouled. It was Singari who got fouled. So a worse free throw shooter, but does hit the first. Yeah, that's a score. Yep. You are reading that right. You are reading that right. 28-2. Second free throw. Good. Singari, 2 for 2. 29-2. And checking in is Chase Johnston for the Panthers. One of the returning players from last year's Big South winning team. Gardner-Webb going left to right. Every foul at this one puts him in the double bonus. Hawkins takes it down. He's guarded up top by Martin. Doubled as well. Feeds it to the far elbow. Hogarth trying to drive inside. Stripped away. Good steal. Washington gets the steal. A 2-1 score got me. Washington. He'll look to go coast to coast. Finger roll blocked. Rebound on the play, though, by Diallo for high point. He checks in for the first time. Diallo loses the handle, and he stepped out of bounds. 29-2 is going to be final score of Steelers Texans. Yeah, Heidi point. We're doing a game later today. We're doing the Utah-Colorado game. So we are doing a college basketball game at 9 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, I think he might go and drive for this one. Oh, we got the minus 27 spread for me. Yep. Right, if you rearrange the pieces, they could have some good careers. But as it is, it's bad. Hawkins. Guarded by Johnston on the near side. Back up top, it goes to Sims. Weaving it around in the far corner. Hogarth. The far elbow, trying to post up here on Singari. Drives inside, kicks it out, and miscommunication. Hawkins left his spot, and it's another turnover for the running Bulldogs. Yeah, holy crap, that score. It's wild. This score is insane. Reminds me of individual help for the Rockies. True. I think partly because the Dodgers exist. But absolutely true on that. Diallo will inbound this one for the Panthers. Right, if you Alvin Moose, that'd be a really good team. It really would be. Kugler Moose is fine. Kugler Moose is really good. Playing left side by Singari. Martin crossing over. Pulls up from the second block as he's contacting no Feldman Singari. Another offensive board for him. Puts up the shot. That one's good. And it's 31-2. Driving here is Hawkins for Gardner-Webb. He'll slow it down as he's guarded by Martin. Spins around. And Martin goes right back on top of him. And now Gardner-Webb to the far side, looking to drive by the baseline. Double team kicks out to the far corner. He's guarded by Diallo. Spin around. Talbert. They'll get a reach and foul on high point. That's their third. Albert and Schlereth would not be bad. Schlereth, I don't hate Schlereth. I think sometimes he can be pedantic, but there are some times where he's pretty good. Being with Myers doesn't help him. 16 bench points for the Panthers, 0 points for Gardner-Webb in this one, off the bench. They've not scored in 6 minutes. Inbound up top, it goes to Sims. He's guarded by Martin. Hogarth. Now it's Talbert. 10 on the shot clock. Guarded by Martin. Goes back up top to Hogarth. Hogarth looking to drive here. Crossing over on Singare. 3 on the clock. 2. Got to get this off. 2. 1 loose handle shot clock violation. And another turnover. You are reading this score right. 8 turnovers for Gardner-Webb. Singari will check out. Caden Miller checks in. We need Myers and Olsen. Oh, God, no. No one should be subjected to that. That's a war crime. Just in Myers and Olsen, we have one terrible crew. I've always been saying that. I've always said that. Albert Breeze, I wouldn't hate that at all. Martin will take it down. 8.5 to go in the first half. Martin, Johnston, back to Martin up top, pick on the right side. Martin crossed over by the far elbow. He'll look to drive inside. Nice cut there. Diallo goes back up top. Finds Washington. Pump fakes. Tries to get by Hawkins. He'll put up the shot. There's a foul. Got the shot to go, but I think the foul was... Are they going to say it was continuation or are they going to say foul on the floor? Washington trying to argue it was a foul in continuation, which would get the shot to count. They're going to say no, but it will be 2 free throws nonetheless for Sky Washington. Will we score 10 in the first half? I have no idea. Fleet Heyman's like, wait a sec, how is it not continuation? I thought it was continuation, but they're not going to call. 2 free throws up for Washington, 82% free throw shooter. He clanks the first. 2 strong off the back of the iron, and a double sub here for the running Bulldogs. Yes, 7.47 might have been generous for Gardner-Webb. D-backs, Emma Singh, Eduardo, I can, yes. He was better second half of the season than first half of the season, but I could see. I mean, that's a crap contract. How's it going, Alex? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, 32-2. 32-2. 1 for 2 at the line is Washington. Bounce pass up top for Peterson. Gardner-Webb gives it off on the near side to Sims. Sims looks back to Peterson. They'll reset. 12 on the clock. Look to feed to the far side. And stolen away by Diallo. The 9th turnover already. Diallo to Johnson at half court. 8 minutes to go in the first. And they'll reset up top with Diallo. Diallo on the near side to Martin. Martin pick on the right side, set by Miller. Martin from the third block floats it up. That one misses short. Tip back though by Miller to Diallo. Johnston gets it out for 3. That one too strong. Rebound by Gardner-Webb. High point 3-ball shooting. Not been the best today. Missed quite a few open looks. 3-ball for Jefferson. That one too strong, but it's better than no 3-pointers, and that's what Gardner-Webb is. Meanwhile, 2 guys go up for high point. Johnston gets called for the travel on that one as 2 guys went up for the ball, and Johnston had possession as he fell down. So we go to the under 8 timeout, and yes, you are reading that right. 32-2. 9 turnovers for the running Bulldogs. 2 color guys calling the game. Oh, so like Terry Bradshaw and Jimmy Johnson, yeah. Yeah, Hyman's a good team in Gardner-Webb. They have not been a D1 team all season. They lost to a non-D1 school by double digits earlier this year. And $10 gets your name on that screen. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. 2 play goes alternating between plays. Yeah, Josh MC Chapman, yeah. Can't say because I have homework. I just want to pop in and say hi. All good. Yeah, I got to take care of that schoolwork. That comes first. Education comes first. Education comes first. Gotta take care of that schoolwork. I'll be on when you're done. I'll be on when you're done. I'll be live for the Utah-Colorado game later tonight as well. So, want to stop by and say hi then? By all means. If you're in the chat right now, you have 2 fewer points than Gardner-Webb has for the first 12 minutes. Gardner-Webb has not scored their last 7.5 minutes. They're 0 for 9 from 3. They are 1 for 17 from the field. 6%, 5.9 to be exact. Fair and Booth would all play, all talk over each other. Yeah, do you ever have to do it at one point? When I'm going to do the Drunk Minded Football History video? Ooh. Yeah, hopefully sometime this year. You know, college basketball has some talent gaps, so this is looking crazy. This is a conference game, too. You know the money line for this game? Why am I not surprised? New York, the Hackman soon? Let's go. Again, this is a conference game. This is not a non-D1 school they're playing. This is a conference game. Yeah, like this is in the Big South. Winthrop up by 1 on Charleston Southern. What is the score? It is drunk right now. This game is just absolutely nuts. Gardner-Webb does not have a D1 win this season. No. Their 2 wins were against non-D1 schools. They went 2-1 against non-D1 schools this year. A booth where play and color are the silent reporters, and the silent reporters are play in color. Just wacky, Whoever this Gardner-Webb guy is should probably throw in the towel. Yeah, they're a D1 school in this same conference. Said I went to the tournament. I mean, this is nuts right now. How about they playing that well offensively? That's the crazy part. They're not even playing that well offensively. High Point's forcing some shots. They're missing some threes. Even despite that, it's just a 30-point bloodbath. Give them a top 8 seed. Inbound from underneath. Down low, and Gardner-Webb scores off the inbound. DJ Jefferson, easy dunk off the inbound, and Gardner-Webb doubles their score. A 2-0 run for the running Bulldogs. Stops a 7.5-minute scoring drought. Martin gets a pick on the right side from Miller. Martin from the free throw line looking to drive inside. Turns around, goes to Johnson up top. Now Martinez. Martinez pick on the left. Yeah, the Bucks are giving Bulls who I think 17 minutes. I would think the Dolphins at this point. Yeah, Myersville would be so bad. It would be. But at the very least, you get 1 bad pairing instead of 2. And 25 UMass college basketball, they're bad. They are not good. Gardner-Webb in possession. Double sub coming up for High Point on the next stead ball. Kicks out to the near corner. Sims. What the heck happened to my feed? Hang on. It's not my internet. Hang on. Not sure what happened. Give me a second here, guys. Might be a High Point thing. Might be a technical issue. Nope, we're good. We're good. 34-4. Not sure what happened for High Point, but obviously that 3-ball missed by Gardner-Webb. High Point went down and got it. Talbert now looking to drive on the far elbow, trying to post up on Diallo, loses the handle, goes back to the far corner for 3. Can't get it go. Clanks off the back of the rim. Gardner-Webb 0 for 11 from 3 to start this game, and Martinez will drive it down with 6 minutes to go. Pick on the right side set. Working the baseline, easy reverse layup. Can't get it to go, though. Got the look, Diallo did. And the rim on the play by Gardner-Webb. Had the nice look. Lazy baseline defense there, but can't take advantage of it. Now Gardner-Webb in possession. Up top it goes. Guarded by Johnston. They'll go up top here with Peterson. Peterson, 16 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to the near corner. Open for three. That one offline. 0 for 12. He was open. Had the 2-on-1. Will they blow it of conference playoff early to rest guys? No, they would not. 3 ball, that one. Clanks off the front of the rim. That one no good, but rim on the play by High Point as it goes to the far elbow. Goes back to Miller. Miller sits a pick down low. Martinez spins around his man. Martinez will feed it to Miller. Miller, guard at the block, spins around, layup, got it to go. 36-4. Yeah, these are set. And they're open, too. Some of these threes are open. 36-4, 5.5 to go in the first. Peterson now. He'll fake the weave around, looking for the backdoor cut. Not there, so goes back up top to Talbert. Talbert. Now he's doubled. Picks up his dribble, goes to the far side, gets by Martinez. Johnston tries to play help defense, but a good layup there by Sims. And Sims with the contact gets the shot to go. Down low in the restricted area, 36-6. Martin takes it down, gives it off to Martinez. Back to Martin. 5 minutes to go in the first. I could shoot better threes. I've never played organized basketball at any point past high school gym. Pick on the right side by Miller. Martin. Layup blocked by Gardner-Webb. Going to stay with the Panthers as Jefferson blocked it out of bounds. Sub coming up here. As Martin will check out. Diallo checking out. High Point going to use a lot of guys today, you figure. Going to be a heavy rotation game for the Panthers. And a game like this where it's just ugly. There's no other way to say it. Conference championship of a top 8 seed? Well, there's no... You can't do that. You can't do that. Martinez. Pick on the right, on the left side set. Martinez looking to drive inside. Martinez, 3 on the clock, floats it up. Alley-oop. Miller got it. Because they're winning. There's what, 33 conferences? So there'll only be 32. There's 32 teams that'd be top 8. Brady playing tight defense, double now. Looks feed to the near corner. Gets it. Sims gets his man in the air. 3 ball offline. 0 for 13 from 3. Gardner-Webb has not hit a 3 this game. And now High Point with Anderson looking to work the baseline, posting up on the near block. He's got 1-on-1. No help defense there. And Anderson, the layup is good. No help defense in the paint. Easy does it. 40-6 your score. Up at 4 comments streaming. Oh, yeah, no problem with that. I have no problem with that. From the free throw line, Hogarth swish. Good jumper there. Got some separation. And 40-8. Barstows, Maverick, Sellers. Martinez, pick on the left side by Miller. Martinez weaves it around to Anderson. Anderson spins around by the second block, loses the handle, looking to find Brady, and it's stolen away by Gardner-Webb. Hawkins, they look to go in transition. Finger roll, got it to go. Gardner-Webb in double figures. Their first 4-0 run of the game. It's their first 4-0 run. And Martinez now. How you doing, team with a hard out? We might do that. Doubled, feeds it down low. Miller puts up the layup. That one's good. There's no help defense in the paint. This paint defense by Gardner-Webb is atrocious. They didn't hear no bell. 42-10. Driving here, loses the handle, gets it back, spins around, blocked shot there, but they're going to say a foul on Brady. So 2 free throws coming up for Ashton King, the freshman, for Frere, not King, number 0, not number 8. When we get back, the Titans brass out to dinner with Jason Garrett, which is crazy about that. Rank High Point, you cowards. Jazz sell. I would say sell. What's crazy about that with Garrett is that they literally could have interviewed him any time past they fired McCoy. You could have interviewed him for the past 2.5 months. Now you're wasting time to interview a guy you could have done that long ago. It's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, once we hit the second half, or once we hit halftime, we'll do overtime. We'll call this early when we hit the second half. Or once we hit the halftime break, I should say. I mean, this game is nuts. Fistful Miami, my 3.5 point favorites. That sounds about right. Yeah, I don't think it's a strong enough descriptor. ChatGPT, Caillou could do better. Yes. At this point, why not? I'm assuming Utah, Colorado, 2 teams with winning records. I'm assuming that will be a much better game. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume Utah, Colorado will be a better game. Can I win the tour? I don't know which game you want. I'll get you on the call for it. I saw it with the Ohtani schedule. I saw that walk-off. Klay Thompson trade to Lakers. I'm going to say fact on that one. NBA deadline, buyers and sellers. I would say... I think the Hawks will sell. The Heat will probably middle around and buy. Sixers will buy, I think. I think they're close enough that they'll buy. Pistons will buy. He is not, Cujo, unfortunately. He is not. You want Kansas? Right, get you on Kansas. Appreciate you, man. Get you on. $42-10. Gardner-Webb has done literally nothing from 3 this game. They're 0 for 13 from behind the arc. I don't even know how that's possible. 39% last game. The Soup Dog broadcast didn't get a chance to listen to a whole lot of it. Yeah, the gap between the games is brutal. I mean, I don't hate it for this gap. I mean, the quarters to the semis is 1 week. I mean, that's normal. First free throw by JF is good. 42-11. He's an 83% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw, too strong. 1 for 2. Gardner-Webb not hitting their free throws all that well, about 50% the line. And High Point has with 3:06 to go in the first. They're going right to left. Martinez. Pick from behind by Aquino. Now goes to Aquino up top. Aquino holding it here. Off-ball screen by Singare. Goes to Brady. Brady out wide to Martinez. Extra pass to the corner. Great ball moving. 3-ball. Fletcher. Hausen. No good. Hausen misses the wide open corner 3 on the far side. Now Gardner-Webb in transition. 3-ball. That one too strong. 0 for 14 from 3. Aquino gets the board. Gotta make a phone call. All good. All good, Detroit. Martinez. Finger roll. Got it. After the missed 3 by Gardner-Webb. Good bounce for High Point. And they go quickly. 44-11. Hogarth picks up his dribble. Loses the handle. No reach and foul there. Singare gets it. Hausen. He'll go. Brady. Hausen dumps it down low. No one whatsoever on Singare, who blows the layup. He was wide open. Couldn't get the layup to go. And Talbert gets the board for Gardner-Webb. Missed opportunity there for the Panthers. Bounce pass down on the far block. Guarded by Hausen. Picks up his dribble. Now goes up top here for JF. JF looking to spin around. Crossover. Fade away from the near elbow. And that's an air ball. Tight defense there. And now Aquino. He'll look to go coast to coast. Alley-oop for Singare. Singare gets the handle. The layup. That one's good. They're already dead. Yeah, I saw that. The Winter Classic after all the rumors finally. Yeah, Utah. I think it's the right move. I think it's the right move. And that ball goes out of bounds. Bad feed. We have breaking news about the NFL. We have a coaching change of note. The Chiefs have fired their wide receivers coach. Connor Embry, their wide receivers coach. He's gone. So Andy Reid is making some staff changes in KC after the disappointing season. Don't know how much more there's going to be, but Andy Reid is going to make a change. Wide receivers coach is being replaced. 1:30 to go. Another turnover by Gardner-Webb. Hausen. Yeah, close game, Taco. Pick on the right side, set by Miller. Hausen. Feeds it, trying to post up, has the height advantage. Doubled, goes back up top. Hausen, extra pass up top to Martinez. Open for 3. You betcha. The ball movement there, sublime by High Point. 49-11. Fire Nagy now? Yep. Well, Nagy might get a head coaching job. The trash might take itself out. Bull's saying it's a mistake. He lost the locker room. He throws everyone under the bus. I think it's a big-time mistake. Bucks are going to struggle next year. 3-ball, open, Gardner-Webb. That one circles out. Open, though, on the near side. 0 for 14 from 3. And Brady gets the board for the Panthers. Martinez gets a pick from Aquino. They have a chance for a 2 for 1. Not that it really matters at this point. Guarded by Hawkins. Now feeds it down low. Pump fake. Gets him in the air. Hausen. Layup block. Staying with the Panthers. Giants give Shanes. I don't know about Maris health, so just want some stability. I could see that potentially. Your wide receiver coach is a good start. Yeah, better than Bristol. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the puck at Bristol. You wouldn't be able to see the puck. 3-ball. Brady off the inbound. That's an air ball. Last touch, though, by Gardner-Webb. So we're going to stay with the Panthers. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you tuning in. Kubiak to KC? No. No, they're not firing Reed. Kubiak's going to get a head coaching job. Kubiak's not going to KC. Why would Kubiak leave? If he's going to leave, for a head coaching job, why would he leave to take an OC job? Martinez. Pick on the left side by Miller. Martinez driving here. Layup. Contact. No call. Got it, though. Yes, you hear this score right. 51-11. Shot clock turned off. 3-ball. Gardner-Webb open. No good. 0 for 16. And High Point gets the board. Shot clock turned off. Hausen looks to go quickly. He loses the handle. Gets it back. Goes back up top. Reaching. Fallon. Hausen's going to get 2 free throws with 12 seconds. Foxy Myers with Schlereth. I think they will, unfortunately. They have no standards. I think they will. Yeah, it would take a couple seasons for him to be in danger at this point. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Hausen at the line for the Panthers. This is a real score line, folks. 73% of the free throw line. Kind of one side, isn't it? First one gets the friendly roll. How's it going, JP? You missed a lot. You missed a lot in this game. This is not a typo. Second free throw for Hausen. He goes 2 for 2. Shot clock turned off. I think only scoring 11 is sadder. Feels like an 80 Super Bowl score. Yep. 6. 5 on the clock. 4. 3. Hawkins 2-1 splits the double. The shot gets it. Beats the buzzer. Gardner-Webb beats the buzzer. Hawkins splits the double. And he, against all odds, has cut the deficit to 40. This is insanity. They'll get to 30, yeah, because you figure it's going to be garbage time. All right. Usually I don't hide out of High Point games. But I think we can do some overtime right now. Because why the heck not? Let's start a basketball game. $53-13 at the half. All right, you know what? Screw it. Let's do overtime. We'll do OT again after the Colorado-Utah game, but we'll do OT right now. Why the heck not? So, well, we have this halftime break. Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz. Nuggets Celtics. We're doing Colorado-Utah after this. So this is the first game we're doing. We have a second game later today. So we have a second game. Yeah, first half garbage time buzzer beater. So we'll have a more competitive game coming up after this. You lose by Dylan's Province. Yep. Yeah, and these are how conference games usually go. Asheville, Longwood, 47-45. Do a High Point recap. BTA. That's really all it is. Yeah, Winthrop by 2. Like, that's how conference games usually go. Any Alabama vibes? It was too soon. Oh, it's worse than that. Chris Paul, huge 3. You know, in some halftime stats, the worst team in recent Big South history, they're bad. Clearly, they're pretty bad. Gardner-Webb forfeits. Gardner-Webb 0 for 16 from 3. High Point's only 3 for 13 from 3. Gardner-Webb 20% from the field. Yeah, forget about it because the Chiefs went back-to-back, but their offense has been relatively uninspiring. Yeah, they don't have, like, the deep chunk. They don't have the deep chunk plays. Base tug with a 5er. Somehow, Gardner-Webb comes back. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Which game do you want me to do? I appreciate you, man. I'll get you on the call. The leading score on Gardner-Webb is 4 points. For some perspective, High Point has 6 players with 4 points or more. You over 16 from the how could any game be better than this? If you don't like this, you don't love basketball. All right. The leading score for Gardner-Webb is 4 points. You want Florida? I get you on Florida. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, scary situation. Yep, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, man. Yeah, the leading score for Gardner-Webb, Hawkins and Hogarth each have 4 points. 5 guys have scored for Gardner-Webb. You have gotten 8 guys scoring for High Point. Gardner-Webb is 1 for 4 at the free throw line. That also doesn't help matters much. They've turned it over 11 times. Gardner-Webb has 11 turnovers and 13 points. That's a real stat. That is a real stat for you. He ripped to those with the under. And High Point's like emptying the bench. That's the crazy part. They're emptying the bench. So, like, they're just that deep. A lot of people said that High Point's second team could compete in the Big South and win the Big South championship. Like, their backups, their bench. It's that deep. And you're seeing that. What the heck is this halftime show? Y'all 0 fans of Gardner-Webb, this shall be devastated. Yeah, whatever was Steve Mahomes wants, yeah, absolutely. He has the right to do it. All right, here we go. All right, Chad, welcome back. We're just tuning in. Yeah, you were the right. 53-13 in the half. They brought the backups. Well, they rotate guys. They've rotated guys. They played just about everyone at this point. Besides the walk-ons. This is a clinic. This is an alumni donation commercial. Gardner-Webb looks like they want to get on the bus now. I mean, shout out to the running Bulldogs for showing up, but this one's cooked. I'm already thinking about post-game analysis, some bench minutes. Maybe I hop on Twitter, talk reckless, talk some smack. And Gardner-Webb cuts it to a 33-point game. Okay, a little bit Gardner-Webb, nothing crazy. You expect that. Basketball's a game of runs, Chad. I've watched it before. Why are the stars still in? Because we're serious about defense, that's why. Then it's 58-34. All right, okay, that's still fine. We were up 40. You don't just erase a 40-point lead. That's nothing that ever happens in the history of organized sport. Then it gets to a 15-point game with 7 minutes to go. All right, you know, we're good. Everyone relax. And everyone to relax. Just High Point experimenting with adversity. Very educational program. It's a life skills university where we are experimenting with some stuff. Okay, but like, can we guard the 3? Then it's a 9-point game with 5 minutes to go. Why is it a single-digit game? Why are we walking the ball like we're protecting and leading the final 4? Oh, no, don't me. Don't go collapse warning. This was 53-13. I saw it. I was here. Then it's a 3-point game. They were down 40. This is not March. This is not moving. This is a conference game against a team with no wins this season. And then it's a free throw. You got to be kidding me. 64 all at that point. I would like to formally apologize to Gardner-Webb. I was unfamiliar with your game. Gardner-Webb gets a steal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Then a go-ahead 3. Oh, that is impossible. That's physically impossible. Jack, clip this. Clip this from. Is any witnesses? Gardner-Webb then wins 69-64. 53-13. You know, I'm still an alum. That didn't change, but something inside me is different now. Stream's staying up. I'm not a coward, but wow. Just wow. There'll probably be no reaction to it. We got Kelly with a 5er, and then thoughts on Peacock adding a feature that mutes announcers. I love that. I love that. You can have the crowd noise. I think that's amazing. I love that you can do that. You teach people. I can't believe it. Can you only put 1 player on the court and have more on the bench? Yes, you're allowed to play with 1. It's dumb, but you're allowed to do that. Hard out for this one? Well, we got to do the High Point, or the Colorado game at 9 o'clock Eastern, so I guess that's the hard out. To call an entire game, I would lose my voice. I would lose my voice. Yeah, Josh Pate? Yeah, I mean, I've seen his stuff. I'm not, like, too familiar with him. How much Webb versus Webb stars for the second half? Could Webb come back? Yes. All right. Let's see what we can do with this one. I love this prompt killer. I love this one. I put this one in. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. We'll be live later tonight for Colorado against Utah. 2 teams in the Big 12 with winning records. Should be a fun game. Hopefully they win Summer. Hopefully they win. I'm going to be a nervous wreck for that game. I'll be a nervous wreck. Like, I've been this nervous for a game in a while. It's very rare that I, have nervous on a Wednesday for a game. I'm, just terrified. Oh, yeah, Plebra. Yes, I will set up a group for that. We'll post that tomorrow. It's very rare I have nerves for a game on a Wednesday. It's usually like when I was a kid. But now it's like, oh God. Come on, scoreboard. I need the scoreboard to show the high point game. I need it to show tie game, the Witham game. All right, that's a good one. Yeah, Big South game has been good today. And then we get, Jags want to shoot. I think so too. It's going to be a high scoring game. I think we drop 30 on them. I just don't know how many Buffalo drops on us. I think we can drop 30 on those guys. With that pass defense, and we just have to get the ground game going. Ground game has not been the best the last month, but and their run defense is not the best. Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of lawsuits. There's definitely going to be a lot of lawsuits with Grok going forward. It's a scary time with AI. It's kind of the Wild Wild West, but yeah, it's going to be some stuff. The problem is that Brad Allen's the referee, and Brad Allen, if you remember, he was the ref for the Panthers game last week. He was also the ref 2 weeks ago for the Jaguars-Colts game, who botched the clock so badly that Liam Cohen literally said on camera, "Are you guys drunk?" So, not great. Yeah, fingers crossed. Look, a win's a win. Brad Allen, ref for the Buffalo Jags team, had any hope the Jags had it winning. Yeah, look, Brad Allen was the guy who was so bad during the Jaguars-Colts game that he... Look, I'm not the best at reading lips, but I'm pretty confident I know what Liam Cohen is saying right here. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. That's the referee, by the way. Tim was doing a miss a block precinct game? Yes. Yes. Like, this is the guy that is a referee. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so... Good signs. Very good signs. Then we're at the Pats, you traffic move and come. I get that. I think because you, like... I think because the Pats are awfully good this year. Your Jags will have to injure Allen. All right, here we go. All right, we're down by 40. No one's playing well. We just need literally anyone to finish this game. All right, kids, you're up. Yeah, he's always been quicker the whole time. Yeah, I'm not crazy about him. This shirt is itchy. I hate itchy shirts. Why is it brown? I'm already brown. This is so unfair. I don't want to play basketball. It's Round's crew. They don't do mixed crews. Why do I have to run? Running makes my legs tired, and then I cry. Excuse me? Why isn't this uniform pink? I specifically like pink. Also, I don't do sports. Sports do me. This is the worst halftime ever. Worst. I should be at home watching TV, not losing my million points. When you feel so mad you want to roar... I don't want to war, I want to whine. This makes me uncomfortable. The buzzer sounds, and starting the second half is a bear and several small children. You know what? Screw it. Let's just play. The ball tipped. Did I get the job? Yes, I did. I'm moving to New York tomorrow. Working for free. I'm just going to bus for a living. Why is the ball orange? I don't like orange. Orange is a mean color. He sits down and pouts. Aquino gets the steal and High Point scores immediately, 55-13. Hey, that's my ball! Give it back! You're being really rude, and I don't like rude people. He then hugs the opponent's leg and refuses to let go. Kid, that's a foul. I don't like fouls! I don't like whistles! Everyone stop running. You're messing up my concentration. Also, you're too tall. Please leave. All good, RFK. Jets fans want Super Bowl Sam Darnold's in it? Yes. Yes, they will. The player ignores her and dribbles past. How dare you? I am very important. She plops down. Is everyone just crying and sitting on the court? Wait, are they doing a halftime interview with the Gardner-Webb coach? Wait, hang on a second. What do you even say? Hang on. What do you even say? We're down like 42 points. Okay, hang on, time out. I need to listen to this. Some of the most awkward silent report of all time. Oh man. And let's get back to how they play, which again they have not won a D1 game all season. Yeah, that's a good Winter Classic. That's a really good Winter Classic. It's going to be a fun environment. That's why it should be. I mean, when I think winter, I think, Utah. That's what he says. Here's just going to get back to playing the way we played the last two games, which they lost the last two games. So, Go do win the season? Probably win at least one. Yeah, because you guys are down with that much. You gotta get back to playing like we did in the games we lost. All right. Don't come near me. I don't know you, and I don't like your face. She tries to block a shot by jumping once and misses completely. This game is stupid, and I'm stupid at it, and that's not fair. Then Daniel Tiger, oh boy. He sees a high point player zoom by. When something feels too hard to do, maybe you pretend they're a snack? He opens his mouth wide and, oh god, no. What? And latches onto the player's jersey. What is happening? I'm not biting. I'm just holding with my mouth. I don't like this feeling. Wait, are they going to eat the players? So they're getting back into this game? Hey, if he gets to do that, I want to do that too. He chomps on another high point player. Why does this taste like laundry? This is disgusting. If everyone's eating, I want to eat too. He tries, misses, falls over, and cries harder at this point. Then the refs call fouls galore. Stop, everyone stop. Finally, someone listens to me. I told you this would be bad. I'm tired and hungry and losing is the worst of my life. I didn't even get a turn to win. Grown-ups come back, but this score will not. I don't like basketball. High Point wins 102-13. High Point never hosts a Winter Classic or a Stadium Series. Nope, they never did. This wasn't fun. I wanted snacks. They all foul out because they try to eat the players. And that concludes whatever that game was. All right, back on our way here in the High Point game. Gardner-Webb this time going right to left. High Point going left to right. Driving inside here, picks up his dribble. On the near side, it's Sims. Goes back up top. The offensive level is not allowed. Somehow this was. To the near side, tip pass, but Sims gets it in the corner. 10 on the clock, he's doubled. Looks to drive inside on the near block, picks up his goal, goes back up top. Gardner-Webb, 3-ball. That one no good. Too strong there. 0 for 17 from 3 to start this game. So 3-ball there by Hawkins, no good. High Point for 3. That one misses short. High Point not shooting well from 3 this game. I will say they're 3 for 14 from 3. It's weird because High Point's up by 40, but they could be playing better offensively. This is not the cleanest offensive game by the Panthers. They haven't needed to play a clean offensive game because, well, it's a 40-point bloodbath, but you see what's happening here. Down low it goes. Pull-up jumper, open, got it. On the far side goes Hogarth. He gets the first bucket of the half for Gardner-Webb. No one helping down low in the paint. Washington. Up top it goes. Aquino gets by his man. Washington try catch and shoot 3 on the pass from Aquino. That one no good. 0 for 2 from 3 to start this half. But a reach and foul there after the rebound by High Point. Although no, they're going to say Anderson was out of bounds. So, sloppy start for the Panthers out of the halftime break. Sloppy start out of the halftime break, I must say. Just in trouble with the FCC. Yeah, fortunately, this game's on ESPN Plus, so no FCC rules apply here. Hawkins goes up top. Hogarth to the near side, Hawkins. Pick on the right side, set by Hogarth. Hawkins kicks it out wide, tries a 3. Talbert, that's an air ball. But a rebound on the play by Gardner-Webb. On the near side, they're 0 for 18 from 3. Hogarth kicks out to the far corner, gets by his man, gets by Washington, puts up the layup. That one contested and no good. Didn't even hit the rim on that one. Curtis Williams misses that one. Rebound by the Panthers. They go up top here for Aquino. Aquino to the near side, Martin. Martin looks to drive, reach and foul. They'll call that one on Talbert, his first. The game's still over, yes. Oh, easily. Easily. There's no way back. There's no way back. There can't be a money line on this game. The money line probably closed 2 minutes in. The rebounding battle sometimes tells the whole story. High Point 39 boards, Gardner-Webb 14. You're plus 25 in rebounds, plus 10 in offensive rebounds. You're usually going to win by a lot. And they're winning by a lot. Martin inbounds it to Washington. He'll give it off. Johnston for 3. That one's good. Excuse me, that's Housen for 3. The fourth 3 for High Point. It's a 41-point game. Now it's Hawkins. Crossover on the near side. He'll look to go back up top and does. For Williams. Williams to Talbert. Back up top here for Hogarth. Hogarth looks to feed it down low. It's a bad pass. Turnover. Gardner-Webb averaging 13.5 turnovers per game this season. It might line close halfway through the first. 12 turnovers already for the running Bulldogs. 15 points. The spread was like 45.5. And this game opened up as a 27.5 point spread. Martin on the near side. Housen to the corner for Washington. He'll go to the near elbow. Aquino. We're going to post up. There's no one in the paint. He's got one-on-one matchup if he wants it. Aquino waits too long on that one. Now he's doubling out. Kicks it out wide. Up top. Housen. Another three. Got it. Back-to-back threes for Housen. And it's up to a 44-point game. At least got a little bit more field goals on the Jets got interceptions. Yep. Housen up to 8 after missing his first 4 3-pointers. He's got his last two now. Fadeaway for Gardner-Webb. That one gets the friendly roll. Hawkins creating some separation. It's 59-17. High Point looking to go quick. Anderson misses the layup. Had an opportunity there, but tight defense initially by Hawkins. And now Hawkins will look to go coast to coast. Loses the handle, but a reach-in foul going to get called on Martin. So he's looking to drive inside. That's their first. Everyone's had JJ Dye as many picks as the Jets and as many threes as Gardner-Webb. So Martin gets called for the reach-in foul there. Didn't look like there was much, but... Inbound underneath. Goes back up top. Talbert. 3 minutes gone, the second half. Talbert pick on the left side, spins around his man. Now gives it off, back to Hogarth up top. Picks up his dribble, 12 on the clock. Nice feed there, give and go. Layup, though, blows it. Sims had a good look, but can't get him. Martin gets the board. He'll look to go coast to coast. Martin, the speedy guard, fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Curtis Williams getting called for the foul there. Team's second. So Ron Martin, the SEMO transfer, helped SEMO get to the tournament last year. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Coming off a 12-point outing last time against Longwood. And we're going to live for Utah, Colorado later today. That should be a more competitive game. A quintuple substitution coming in for High Point after this sequence. First free throw by Martin is good. I see Vincent Brady checking in. You're going to be seeing at some point Martinez checking in. Johnston checks in for the Panthers. Diallo checks in. They got a lot of depth on this team. A quintuple sub after this free throw coming up here by Martin. Gets the friendly roll. Martin checks out. Martinez checks in. And the lead is up to 44. Gardner-Webb going right to left. Hawkins will take it down. Guard up top by Martinez. Hawkins crossing over. He'll feed it down low on the bounce pass to the near side. Hogarth, bad pass to the corner. It's intercepted, and High Point likes to go quickly. Diallo loses the handle, gets it back, and now we'll just have to slow it down. He's trying to go quickly in transition. A good transition for the Gardner-Webb to prevent that from happening. Martinez. He'll feed his man Miller down low. Great feed, and Miller gets the easy layup. Just an easy pick and roll there, and the lead is up to 46. Orlovsky, I do like Orlovsky, yes. He's super nice too. I met him in person. He's really nice. Really, really smart as well. JF misses the layup, and they will get it out on Gardner-Webb as JF tried to get the board. We go to the under 16 timeout. This game has got even worse somehow. This is a real scoreline, folks. This is not a typo. This is a very real scoreline. $63-17. An absolute bloodbath right now. If you are a member, you can show support using the emojis in the chat. Some stats for you because, again, why the heck not? Gardner-Webb, 21% from the field. 0 for 18 from 3. Big time wow on that one, Summer. Big time wow. High Point on a 10-2 run. I feel like this entire game they've been on a run. Plus 26 in rebounds. High Point now 3 players in double figures. If you just took the points by Miller and Martinez for High Point, they combined for 20. They have more points than Gardner-Webb combined. Yeah, 63-17. This is a real game. This is a real scoreline right now. Lambeau Field ever host Super Bowl? No chance. They don't have the hotels to do it. They don't have the infrastructure to do it. And it's an outdoor stadium. This is BTA right now. This is BTA. If ever there is a game that is the definition of BTA, it's this one. We'll be live for the game later tonight between Colorado and Utah for college basketball. That one on ESPN Plus. We'll hop off this stream early. We'll hop off probably around, I would say, at the under 8 timeout, just so I can get everything set up for that one. I would have stayed on longer, obviously. I would have stayed on until the end of this game, because I don't like going off games early, but we'll make an exception for this. Houston made a good say that it's a Super Bowl. Yeah, no one really complains about Houston as a Super Bowl host city. Now, I've never been to Houston for the Super Bowl. I've never been to Houston, period, but I would assume. Martinez. The far side, Johnston checks in for the first time this half. Martinez, pick on the right side, set by Diallo. He'll go up top to Brady. Brady picks up his dribble. He goes back to Martinez up top. Martinez is going to try a contested 3, and that one, line drive, short. Rebound by Gardner-Webb. Well, now you don't need 70K. They really changed that requirement. It's really just 60K at this point. Because Allegiant only had 60 when they did it. Open 3, Gardner-Webb. That one too strong, no good. 0 for 19 from 3. Diallo. Johnston. Now they'll reset with Martinez. They changed that requirement a few years ago because of luxury seating. Martinez picks up his dribble, goes to Diallo. Diallo floats it up. Alley-oop. Miller got it. They've liked that alley-oop play with Miller, flowing it up to him. And Kaden Miller, the freshman, gets it to go. It's a 48-point game. Hawkins kicks it out wide, loses the handle, but a foul on Brady. Super Bowl 63 host announcement. I would expect it at the next meetings. I would expect it probably by the fall meetings next year. So October? Probably October on that one? Driving inside here. The shot, I don't know what that camera angle was. They zoomed in way too... I don't know what that was. Director forgot to cut. But the shot by Gardner-Webb is good. I can't tell you who scored because it was a bad angle, but they're going to go quick. Diallo floats up for the Big South logo, pulls up. That one good. High point up to 6-7. They lead by 4-8. Now taking it down, it's Hawkins. They're going left to right. Up top, Farik goes to the far corner. Now kicks out. Fakes the pass from the corner. Now driving inside. Hawkins puts it up. Miller gets called for the pushing foul. On the shot, that's the team's third. And 2 free throws coming up here for the running Bulldogs. The Auburn buzzer, I saw that. Yeah, the clocks were not synced up. There's no way. So here's the thing. Having watched that, there is no way whatsoever that took under 0.6 seconds. There was no, you couldn't do it. Something happened with the clock. That was the right call. Vegas host? Yeah, they're talking about that. Yeah, I think Vegas gets 63. First one for Hawkins, and Gardner-Webb cannot get to 20 just yet. Circles out. Detroit ever get another Super Bowl? No. No, usually northern cities, you only get one. You build a new stadium, you only get one. Chicago might be the only exception to the rule. Chicago would probably get a few. They'd be in the rotation regularly. But other than that, it's not going to happen. Same for the Hawkins. That one good. And Gardner-Webb, it took 25 minutes of game time. They finally cracked the 20-point mark. Full court press, but they break it with ease. And Martinez now. Dallas will never do it again. Not after the disaster at Super Bowl 45. Up top, Diallo. They'll switch off. 12 on the clock. Johnson pass in the corner. Wide open. 3-ball Martinez. Great ball movement. Got it. 50-point lead. Hawkins now for the running Bulldogs. How much shooting 3? A lot better this half. Up top, Farik loses the handle, stole away another turnover, and Martinez in transition, the fast break finger roll, got it. Yes, they did, but that was the Silverdome, where you get one with the new stadium. You get one per stadium. Because Minneapolis did too. I'm at Super Bowl 45, a lot. The transportation wasn't good, the seats weren't ready, ice fell off the stadium roof, it was just a mess. Pass again. That's stolen away by Johnston on the near side. Back-to-back turnovers. Then Martinez. Open. Off the dribble. Line drive 3. No good, but Johnston gets the board. Back to Johnston. Martinez, and they'll slow it down. Might double the spread. Pick on the right side. Set by Miller. Martinez kicks it out wide. Fakes the 3. Driving now. Brady. Back to Martinez. He'll try a 3 with 6 on the clock. That one's good. 75-20. Now spinning around, double teamed, looking to feed it down low, picks up his dribble. Tight defense by Diallo. Double team back to the Big South logo. Pull up jumper. That one circles out. No good. Second chance. No good. Last touch, I believe, by Johnston. Going to stay with Gardner-Webb with 12:38. You play football in Silverdome? I did not know that. That's awesome. We only rotate between like 5 stadiums. Well, now you get more because now you get indoor stadiums in cold weather. Like Nashville's going to be in the rotation. In Vegas will be in the rotation now. Actually, I gotta say, it was last touch by Gardner-Webb. I thought it was last touch by Johnston. Cole, I was taking after this. We're calling the Colorado-Utah game. That was the one that won you make the call, so we're doing that one. So that game starts at 11 or 9 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be on the call for that game. Martinez, pick on the right side, set by Diallo. Martinez up top here for Diallo. We're gonna spin around his man. Diallo, finger roll, high off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Too strong. Rebound on the play by the running Bulldogs. It's JF. Loses the handle. Another turnover. Brady gets it. They got numbers. Martinez to the far side. Bad pass, though, by looking at Johnston. And now Gardner-Webb looking in transition. No look pass. The dunk. Posterized. Blocked. Martinez. They'll go quickly. Layup. Hard foul. 2 free throws coming up for Brady. That's number 3 on Gardner-Webb. Lost year 1, 1 year 2. That's awesome we got to play in an NFL stadium. That is awesome. So 2 free throws coming up for Vincent Brady. A 79% free throw shooter. When we get back in what is one of the... do you want to start a conference? We're trying to. Believe me, we want to. A lot of us want to go to the A10. We want to go A10. And we've only won the Big South once. But... believe me, everyone wants to go A10. Every High Point fan wants to go to the Atlantic 10. I don't know what would stop us at this point. But that's been the rumor for a couple of years now. Just a random week went the same right now. Oh, so it wasn't even a championship. That's what I would have thought it would have been a championship, but apparently not. Wow, that's awesome. New Sims get 2? No, they only get 1. They only get... Minneapolis got 1, Detroit got 1, Indy got 1. I think it was SoCon for the A10. No, that probably wouldn't make... The problem with SoCon... I can't see the SoCon. Because the problem is with the SoCon, you're not adding a new market. Because you have UNCG. So with UNCG, you're not adding a new market. You still have Greensboro. Because Greensboro is High Point, basically. And I went to Greensboro all the time. It's a 10-minute drive. The place that a karaoke at High Point. The place went to the movies at High Point. The place got pizza at High Point. That was Greensboro. CAA, no. They would never do that. Elon, because also you don't get any market. Elon's in the conference. Elon's in the conference. So, that's the same market. And also, the games are on Flow Sports, and High Point, they want exposure. They're not going Flow Sports. They're not going that. So, why Vegas get 2? Oh, no. So... yeah, it's cold weather cities only get 1. Yeah, start Santa Clara got a second. Cold weather cities get 1. But if you're a city like Vegas or Miami or New Orleans, like you're gonna be in the rotation forever. I'm talking about cold weather cities. Get 1. Vegas is in the rotation because it's Vegas. Warm weather cities will be in the rotation. There's more. They'll get more than 1. Cold weather, you get 1 as a we throw you a bone for building a new stadium, but then that's it. So that's what it is. It's like Nashville will get a bunch. Nashville will be in the rotation. They'll get a bunch. Chicago's the exception. Chicago could be in the rotation. It was a fun weekend when they had Super Bowl in Vegas. I'm not surprised by that. I'd imagine. The 2 free throws by Brady are good. Well, if 0 stadiums ever built, then the South would just skip the Super Bowl forever. You wouldn't have in the northern cities. Right, because you can play Super Bowls outdoors. I mean, they're doing it this year. 77-20. Pick on the left side set. Back up top. Driving. On the near side, on the near block. And they'll get a travel. Another turnover on Gardner-Webb as Hogarth moved his feet. He nearly quadruple in GW. This is crazy to watch. I've never seen a game like this between two D1 schools. I've never seen anything like this. Martin will take it down. They're going left to right. Why are Northern States supposed to knock out Super Bowls? A couple reasons. You want to do a lot of stuff outside and start to do stuff outside in the north. Also travel. Stripped away, but gets it back. Doubled. And Aquino, trying to find his man in the corner, finds Martin. Yeah, flights are a big reason why, because a lot of flights get canceled. If you deal with snow, that would throw a wrench in everything. Aquino back up top. Bad pass, but gets it back. Martin going to try, catch and shoot 3, and that one's good. Favorite Super Bowl of all time? Super Bowl 49. 80-20. I remember Schlereth, that's awesome. Do you want a Super Bowl and slow cover Buffalo? I do not. 80-20 your score. Pass on the near side. Williams doubles at the baseline, kicks it out wide in the corner. Talbert working on Washington, goes back up top. Hogarth picks up his dribble. The far elbow. 7 on the clock. Doubled. Pass tipped by Martin. Now a 3-ball by Gardner-Webb, and that's good! Are you kidding me? Gardner-Webb! After 18 straight misses, for the first time today, Gardner-Webb has hit a 3 to cut it to 57. Martin now gives it off. Aquino open for 3 in the far corner. That one's good. Up to 60. Jackson only got 1 Super Bowl. They didn't have the infrastructure. Layup in transition. Got it to go for Gardner-Webb. Raise the banner. Yeah, Jacksonville, basically, there's not a lot to do in Jacksonville. A lot of people didn't like it. Pass there goes off the hands of Anderson. Back to Gardner-Webb. Congrats, Gardner-Webb. So, part of it, too, is like they didn't have the hotels. They had to bring in cruise ships for hotel rooms. Which I thought was a clever concept. Have it win by 100? No, but they'll get to 100. And Guerrero's man double-teamed into the near or far corner, I should say, guarded by Aquino. Working a baseline now off the foot of Hausen. Staying with Gardner-Webb with 13 on the clock. This is absolutely nuts, this game. Gardner-Webb to March. Just seen more of that. In the far corner off the inbound, 10 on the clock, goes back up top, fakes the 3. Now goes in the far corner, fakes the 3 there. Now in the restricted area, puts up the shot. Nice block there by Aquino. And High Point's going to go quick. They got the numbers here. 3-on-2. Alley-oop for Anderson. Can't get it, but they'll keep possession. Hausen, pump fake. Feeds out wide to Martin. He's open for 3. Martin, that one's good. Now they're just drilling 3s. Favorite place in Jacksonville besides Everbank? There's really not many I've been to. Like, it's the Jacksonville Landing closed down. Shot there in the restricted area, no good. Rebound the play by Aquino. To Anderson, finger roll, got it. 9 minutes to go. And then you play for Washington against Belfast Super Poster. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's a really good guy to hang around. Hogarth. Bad pass, but goes back up top, finds his man Williams for 3. That one's good. So Gardner-Webb, back-to-back 3s. It's actually Jefferson on that one, number 4, not number 10. Only need about 20 more of those, and they're right back in this thing. Aquino. He'll try a 3. That one no good. Trying to get on the 3-point party. Can't get it now. Gardner-Webb in transition. 2-on-1. Aquino, tight defense, standing up. Second chance for Gardner-Webb, falls right to him. It's good. A 5-0 run for the running Bulldogs. Their largest run of the day. Cuts it to a 58-point game. Martin, he'll try a 3 off the pick from Aquino. That one no good. Aquino gets the board. Feeds it back to Martin. He'll look to drive inside. A layup. No foul called with 8 to go. You meant to write Dawson? Oh, that's awesome. I got his autograph. He's awesome. Finger roll there on the far side. Blocked by Aquino. Goes out of play. The score is correct. Yes. 88-30. Nice airport. Where? Gardner-Webb must have the odds stacked against them with a recruiting to a degree. How is good help rate of 7 times more losses than wins going to the 18th game of the season. And they lost to a non-D1 school. Going on south to Jacksonville? No, I'm not. I'm going to Atlanta. There are direct flights, but the problem is that they're not good timing. So there is a direct flight from Phoenix to Jacksonville the airport's nice to Jacksonville. But there is a direct flight on American Airlines, but it leaves at 5 o'clock at night and gets in at 11, so I missed both playoff games on Saturday. This was the depth of the team. Yep. We're playing our guys. So here's the thing with High Point. This is the crazy part about the Panthers right now. They played 11 guys. High Point has played everyone, basically. There are 10 of the guys that played 10 or more minutes. Like, that's the insane part. Jacksonville's a nice airport, but are going to have to connect in Atlanta, which is always fun. But yeah, that's the crazy thing with High Point. They have had 10 guys play 10 or more minutes so far this game. No one's played more than 20. Like, this is a deep team. It's a scary deep team. This is a bloodbath, yep. Man, I had a feeling it was going to be when I said we're going to do this game. I didn't think it was going to be like this. M3 with 5 are only 9 touchdowns and they're back in control, yep. Now they're right back in this thing. We're over High Point, 99.99999%, unless they forfeit. Which game do you want, M20? I appreciate you on that one. Yeah, Gardner-Webb they're on a 5-0 run. Look, the running Bulldogs the last 70 seconds on a 5-0 run. So, they have a chance. They have a real chance in this one. To get back in this thing. Which game do you want, M20? I appreciate you on that one. That sounds about right, 49ers with your metric. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Jets last, Rams won. I don't hate it. Yeah, Rams, Seahawks, top 2 teams. Jags, top 5 team. Well, Chiefs at 9, kind of insane. Chiefs at 9 would be... Yeah, the Broncos is worse than the Chiefs. I can't defend that. That's a flow of the metric. Yeah, Running Bulldogs is the name, yep. I can't defend Chiefs above the Broncos. Even some Washington Generals levels of bias in your favor. Fishing cannot save Gardner-Webb here. It's ugly. Inbound underneath for Gardner-Webb. 88-30. To the far side it goes in the corner for Reek. He's double teamed by Johnson and Diallo. Looks to feed out to the near side and does. Finds Hawkins. Bad pass. Stolen away once again. High Point in transition. Martinez will reset up top for Diallo on the far elbow. Looks for Johnson. Catch and shoot 3. That one too strong. And rebound on the play by Reek. Hawkins. Up top. On the near elbow. To the near side for Sims. He's been held in check today, as is basically everyone on this team. Fakes the 3, but gets his man in the air. Layup. Got it to go. A 7-0 run for the running Bulldogs. I guess that makes sense for you, but any metric that's Chiefs in the top 10, it's kind of hard to defend. Martinez. Everything else looks good. That's just the one glaring thing. Martinez. Johnston. He'll swing it out wide to Brady. Brady back to Martinez. Pick on the left side. Set by Singari. 3 ball. That one too short for High Point. Rebound on the play by the running Bulldogs. Pass the test. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. And bad feed there to Reek. Another turnover there for Gardner-Webb. If you're doing the math at home, Gardner-Webb, 19 turnovers today. They're minus 11 in the turnover column. Good for you, man, though. That's awesome. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully we're able to do it. 6:30 to go. High Point has not scored the last 2 minutes. Pick on the right side by Singari. Martinez feeds it out wide. 3 ball. Just a 3-party right now, but that one no good. Goes out of play. As Hawk is just going to let that one go out. And High Point, a super deep team. You're seeing basically everyone play. Can you use bogey team from the other conference? Yes, it can be. It definitely can be. Be kind of hard because you can play once every 2 years, so it's possible. Crossing over here, stripped away by Diallo, but staying with Gardner-Webb on the far side in the corner. Back up top for Hawkins. to the top for Reek. No points for him so far today. Spin around Johnston. 10 o'clock picks up his dribble. Back up top for Sims. He'll try a deep three from the logo. That one clanks out way too strong, and Johnston gets the board. He'll feed it on the near side. He goes to Martinez. Martinez picks up his roll back to Johnston up top. Got him at the entrance. Go straight. Oh, wow. Gets some of the kids back less, immediately win. Yep. Singari hits a pick. They'll go to the near side in the corner. Brady working the baseline. Goes back up top. Down low on the near block, and the floater is good. Diallo. No one's on him on the near side. Could be worst scoring one of the former high school girls basketball team won again 58-8 last year. Well, even that's a 50-point game. This is 68. Now, this is 58. So it would still be that. Foul there on the layup. They're going to say continuation on that one? I think they're going to say it was on the floor. Bama Vandy, I'm not. I'm doing Colorado-Utah tonight. We're doing the Colorado-Utah game. Should be a good one over on ESPN Plus. A couple of his 5 sons were on a picnic. Each son... Okay, let me think about this one. As Hawkins. Crossover on Johnston. Finger roll on the near side. Cannot get the friendly roll. Rebound on the play by Singari. Goes out of bounds. And same with Gardner-Webb in 5-18. All right. If Fort scores 0.6230, Gardner-Webb scored every possession and still a blowout win. It's crazy. 63-0? Yeah, that's bad. 63-0's bad. All right. A couple of his 5 sons were on a picnic. Each son has 7 sisters. 3 ball gets the friendly roll. Third 3 for Gardner-Webb this game, and it's 90-35. Martinez feeds it down low. Johnston in the corner. He'll go to Diallo. Diallo back up top here for Martinez. Martinez. Up top here for Singari. Back to Martinez. Gets a pick on the left side. 12 on the clock. Floats it up from the elbow. That one's good. 92-35. Reach 45 by the end of the game? I think they will, yes. Because they're probably playing walk-ons at some point. Reek. Guarded by Johnston up top. When you get rid of it, reach and foul on Johnston. Team's 5th. Okay, let me think about this one. Oh, that's a lot of money, Zach. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Eagles are bogey for Allen? Yes, definitely. Harrison Cowboys said worst defense for the Jets, so that surprised me? No, that would not. Up top here for Reek. I'll work it around. Yeah, I'll think about the under 4 timeout. Double teamed on the far side. Has to get rid of it and does find Reek. Feeds it to the far elbow. Stolen away. Number 20. Turnover number 20. Martinez. Easy layup on the fast break. You know, both sides will play the walk-ons at some point. Both sides will play them. 94-35. Pass to the near side. 3 ball. Williams. Offline. No good. Rebound on the play by Brady. 4 to go. Martinez back to Brady. Brady driving. Near side. Contested layup. Can't get it. Second chance. Tip back. Going to Gardner-Webb. To the near side. Hawkins. Stripped away. Turnover number 21. Martinez. Still in possession as he gets the turnover. Martinez. Alley-oop. Brady can't get it, but a foul. Called against Williams. We go the under 4 timeout. Okay, let me think about this one. Varsity team to score 12 points all season. That's amazing. That's like a high school boy score. This game is ugly right now. All right, let me think about this one. 5 sons went on a picnic. Each son had 7 sisters. Each sister had 3 babies. So a couple who has 5 sons. So you have 2. Okay, let me do some math on this one. So you have 2 people, 5 sons. They each have 7 sisters. And they all went on the picnic together. Each one has 7 sisters. So just a tree. Tree diagram. Each one has 7 sisters. 5 times 7. No, wait, hang on. It's not 7 sisters. Yeah, 5 times 7. And then each sister had 3 babies. So 35 times 3. That'd be what, 105? So 105... Oh, wow. Oh, just the 2. Oh, it's just the 2. That's amazing. Wow. That's good. That's good. Yeah, just 2. 94-35 your score. And then we'll be live for the Colorado-Utah game. High school girls game ended 102-0, man. 2 free throws for Brady. We've called a lot of good games. A lot of good games on this channel as of late. This has not been one of them. All right, only a couple on the picnic. Yep, that's the trick. Heidi. Well, we're going to the Utah-Colorado game after this. All right, all 5 would have the same 7 sisters. Oh, yeah, that's true. Corey with a 5, I appreciate you a ton, man. Mount Rushmore of NFL playoff games. All right. And then which game do you want? I'll get you in the call for it. Which game do you want? I would buy that. 49 cents, I would buy that. Let's see. Oof. 2017 divisional playoff. Minneapolis Miracle? Okay, 95 AFC Championship, 90 NFC Super Bowl 34. I mean, those are great games. I would not have that as my Mount Rushmore. Worst game of call live? No. Presbyterian against a D3 school was probably the worst. Sanford over Brady, that one good. It's a 61-point game. I appreciate the 5er, man. And checking in is Irving, the sophomore forward for the first time today. One of the walk-ons. All right, let me think about this one. Now we're playoff games. I go Super Bowl 49. Super Bowl 34 is a great pick. 95 AFC Championship, I can't go with that. I go 2013 NFC Championship, still in the way. And now Diallo. Layup. In transition. Can't get it to go. Rebound on the play. Goes out of bounds. Staying with High Point. Yeah, Saints-Vikings. Yeah. It's definitely Saints-Vikings. Mount Rushmore games. Yes, Presbyterian against Columbia College. Yeah. I go Super Bowl 49. Super Bowl 43. NFC Championship. 2013. Alley-oop. That one's good. Good feed there by JF. 96-37. And then, what else would I go with? I might go the 13 seconds game. I might go Chiefs-Bills. Divisional. Right, what team with the state in it? Yeah, it's the Yankees. Abuka checking it for the first time. The baby hook. That one no good. And the rebound on the play by Gardner-Webb. But stolen away by Abuka. Can he get it back? He cannot. Still rolling around. And High Point somehow maintains possession. Diallo gives it off. Abuka. He'll look to drive inside here. Layup is good. Now they're really emptying the bench. Yeah, that'd be like a joke to you on that one. Right, that was nice. 57 the source by far. Yeah, but that game was over like 4 minutes in. 3 ball in transition. Gardner-Webb. That one's good for Jefferson. 4-3 for Gardner-Webb. 2.5 to go. Yeah, I still want 58 NFL championship for recognition. Yeah, they have to be. In terms of importance, I mean, those two, Super Bowl 3 would be up there for importance as well. Diallo gives it off in the corner on the far side. Layup. Irving can't get it, but draws the foul. So Irving's going to go into the line. The Icelandic sophomore, crowds on its feet. Irving at the line, a walk-on. He has not scored this year against a D1 opponent. He barely plays. Can he do this? Come on. Come on, Irving. Come on. Come on! There you go. Crowd is on its feet. Irving, the walk-on. The crowd is going nuts. The walk-on, his first points of the season against a D1 opponent. Second one. Can't get the friendly roll. 1 for 2 at the line. 2:10 to go. Yeah, the catch, Super Bowl 42, Super Bowl 51, 13 seconds. That's a good pick, too. Those are good picks. 3 ball for Gardner-Webb. It's Sims. Being a star on the team this year. That one's good. 5th 3 of the half for Gardner-Webb. They're being 0 for 18 in the first half. Buchanan sets a pick. Diallo, bounce pass down low. The slam. Miller got it. Bounce pass to the near side. Corner 3. Open for Gardner-Webb. That one's good. 6-3 of the half for Gardner-Webb. And that's DJ Jefferson. It's a 55-point bloodbath right now. Pick on the right side by Buchanan. Diallo. Crossing over. High Point in triple figures. Driving. Layup. Circles in. Gardner-Webb. Step back 3. Sims. That one off balance. Wild 3. No good. Rebound though by Sims. So they're going to get a foul on the floor. Going against High Point. That's their 6th. Oh, man. No, that's our 7th, actually, so it's going to be a 1-1. Going to be a 1-1. No, it is our 6th. Yeah, they changed the clock. It was supposed to be at 20. They put it to 30. Now they go back to 20. I was going to say that is our 6th. So I was doing the math wrong. 60 seconds to go. Gales checking in for Gardner-Webb for the first time today. Stolen away once again. Another turnover. Miller gets it. 2-on-1. They'll fake the pass in the corner on the near side to Fonville. Foul. Layup. Abukenawola. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fonville checking in for the first time. The sophomore walk-on. They empty the bench even more. You know, that's was the longest running spell for TV history. Yep. All right, Simpsons. Abukenawola at the line. First one is good. It's the same answer as the longest running show in history. I'm sure a lot of people probably said Frazier, though. I'm sure a lot of people probably think, oh, trick question, it's Frazier. Which it is not. Abukenawola, 1 for 2 at the line. Rebound by Hicks, who checks in for the first time for Gardner-Webb. Benches are emptied at this point. A bad pass. Staying with Gardner-Webb, though. Fakes the 3. Now going to try off the dribble. Hicks, that one, no good, off balance. Rebound on the play by Fonville. Fonville, the sophomore walk-on. Cross it over. Looking to put it up off balance. Oh, grazes the front of the rim. No good. Gales gets the board for Gardner-Webb. Shot clock turned off. Hicks, step back, fakes the 3 on Abukenawola, now tries it. That one no good. 5 on the clock. 4, 3. Bounces around 2. Gardner-Webb, a deep 3. That one's good. Beats the buzzer. Gales beats the buzzer. CG for 3, but 55-point drubbing. High point. Domination from start to finish. They led the entire time. High Point shoots 51% from the field. They out-rebound Gardner-Webb by 20. And for High Point today, to show how dominant they were, 12 different players scored a bucket for the Panthers today. 11 different players got a field goal. Just about everyone played. High Point goes to 3-0 in conference play. They win their 6th straight. That's what I thought it would be. Well, I put the walk-ons on the final 5 minutes. Final score, 104-49. All right, I got to get everything ready for the Utah-Colorado game, so give me a second here, and then I will set that up. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. See you guys in just a little bit for Utah against Colorado. Click the link above. Should be a much better game this time.